Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Dante, and today we're gonna have another episode from the Dark Souls 1 series. Last time we fought the Asylum Demon. Uh, it was it was a pretty rough battle, but yeah. So today we're just gonna keep going with the story, hopefully progress, and you know, hopefully it's gonna be smoother. Uh, yeah, let's go and damn. The fuck did these guys come from? Damn, bro. Okay, well, that could have ended badly. Alright, let's put my armor back on. Alright, so right now we just fought the Asylum Demon and we're gonna go ring the second bell. So let's go back to what is it called? Oh my god, bro. Firelink Shrine, I keep forgetting this. So we're gonna go back to Firelink Shrine, and this time we're gonna go a different route. We're gonna go. Nice. Almost died. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna go through, sadly, probably one of the worst areas in the game, which is the swamp area, the Blight Town. And I just remembered that I forgot to get a ring from there. How amazing. Alright, so sadly we have to go back and grab a ring because it's gonna help us a lot through the swamp area from Blighttown. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. The fuck did you come from, bro? Great. Alright, so we're gonna go this way, and I think there should be some Black Knight in here. Hopefully this goes. One more. Boom. The Titanite chunk. Okay, no weapon. That's a bummer. Oh, there's that guy we and now he's apparently he went hollow because he died. So what? That boulder, bro. Gotta love that bleed part. But yeah, I don't know. I forgot that boulder comes back there. I could have used it to kill him, but anyways, if you guys do that, make sure you use that boulder to your advantage. These guys are so annoying. They're like they're nothing special, but they're just super annoying. Boom. What? Well, this is annoying. Now you get the key from somewhere, but just don't recall where. Let's see. That's where we need to get, but I forgot where you get the key. I think from my old cell. Gotta defeat that guy. Just red titanite chunk. Okay, nothing too crazy. Killer doll. It's probably like a quest item or something. Maybe for the DLC. I don't remember exactly. We're just gonna go back and we'll come back for that later. Yeah, I'll have to come back with that later, but I just don't recall where you get the key for here. For that cell over there. But anyways, we're just gonna keep course and go back to Lighttown. And I think that was the key that we needed. Fuck, man. So annoying. Alright. Let me, since I'm here, let's grab my souls. And hopefully we don't get smashed by those skellies. Oh shit. Gotta love that sound, man. You know, whenever you get back to Firelink Shrine. Okay, so let's see, we got 20 Vit, 20 Endurance. Let's get Strength up. Well, actually, let's check out the weapon and see what the requirements are. Okay, so this is actually a strength dex weapon, so should probably be like 50-50. Oh, okay, so it has a B with dexterity and E with strength. Let's do Vit. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, so now we're definitely gonna go to Blighttown. So if you either start with the master key or you just end up getting it, then you can just head this way and I'll show you where we go. It's right into that area where we had those breaks, and instead of making a left, we're just gonna keep going straight into Blighttown. This is gonna be a pretty miserable place since we don't have that ring. We're gonna have a hard time walking through that swamp. So, that kind of makes me think that we were supposed to go. Alright, let's go back. I guess we're getting the ring. Okay, so we're just gonna take the elevator and roll. I just found out that it's easier to roll this way rather than just jump, so we're just gonna do that. Cool. Just be careful, you don't want to drop. It's pretty annoying, but oh well. Son of a bitch. No idea where this guy came from. Gotta love those awesome camera angles from back in the day. I don't think anybody misses those. Finally. Okay, so this ring is actually gonna be super useful when we go to Blighttown. So I strongly recommend to just do what I did. Hopefully you'll have a better memory than I did. And we're just gonna slap that ring. We're gonna take out the wolf ring. And yeah, this is basically what this ring does. Let me just read it to you. Well, I cannot. I have to. Yeah. So what does it? Improves the balance of poor footing. Basically means if you're like in any sort of swamp area or anything that slows you down, you can pretty much just walk normally. Cool. Forgot about that. And basically you're just gonna walk normal. I'll try to show it to you when we get to Blighttown. And you can see the difference yourself. Okay, that was good. Let's just sit in Firelink Shrine and get our 20 flasks, and then we can just head down to Blighttown. For real this time. Yeah, so Dark Souls 1 is it's not like a super crazy graphics game, but I don't know what it is about it, like the atmosphere and the level design, that everything is so intricate and every shortcut pretty much just leads back to Firelink Shrine. It just has such a very cozy feeling when you play it for some reason, and I think that's why a lot of people like it. It's not super difficult, so if you had the master key, you could open this. If not, then just get the master key, and we're gonna go this way. So there's like two ways to get to Blighttown. You can either go fight the extra sewer boss, and then you get through Blighttown through the sewers, or if you have the master key, you can just go this way and pretty much fight your way through. You could ignore these guys, of course, but we're just gonna... Oh wow, I didn't carry. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if these guys are super slow. You can pretty much just, whenever they do that stupid swing, you can just go behind them and do a backstab like that. And then a couple more swipes. And they're just gone. Those dung pies, they're super good. For instance, if you fight the Asylum demon we just fought, you could just basically hide in a corner when he gets stuck and throw a bunch of dung pies at him, and he will pretty much just die from poison. But I don't know, I don't really like that method because it takes forever. So unless you got like a half hour in your hands, it's probably not gonna be a fun one. And also the bad thing about it is when you throw dung pies, you always poison yourself too at some point if you overdo it. So if you use too many dung pies, you can easily get poisoned yourself. Alright, so looks like we got pretty lucky and didn't die. So we're just gonna keep going. There's a chest ahead. I don't know why, for some reason I remember that you were picking up a set from there, but I guess I'm getting that mixed up with another chest somewhere in here. Okay, so now we just have to keep going down. Watch out for those mobs. They're super annoying. They're not super crazy, but just try to block. And when they do that tongue thing, just either go behind them or to the side. And also those stupid wasps, they're like so annoying. If you had the fire element upgrade to this site, which is what I should have done a while back in the catacombs, when you get to that blacksmith. But you do need the yellow, what do they call them? The yellow the green titanite to upgrade it. So yeah, I think we'll get some green titanite in here in this area. Just keep going down, now we have to hop on that platform on the mill over here and just go down. Be careful not to drop. This area is pretty horrible. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna pass these guys really fast, and we're gonna totally ignore them. And because we have our ring, shouldn't be too hard. So normally, if I'll show you this after we grab the bonfire really quick. So the bonfire will be over here to the left. First time I came to this area, I remember that I looped around for so long because I couldn't find this place. It was so hidden, man. So you know, don't feel bad if the same thing happens to you. All right, so he does that time thing, just dodge him to the side or behind him, either way. So if you see now, you get poisoned in here, but the thing about it is, if I didn't have that ring on top of me getting poisoned, I would also be stuck. So I would be stuck. I'm sure. Well, let's get rid of these stupid flies. They're just so annoying. But let's take the ring off for a second, and then you're gonna see what I'm talking about. See, now when you're in here, you're just like sluggish. So that definitely sucks when you're trying to run away and go through the swamp, because you can get rid of the poison with either a cleansing spell or just healing yourself, you know. But the slow thing is very difficult if you're trying to fight mobs, so that's something to keep in mind. Alright, so now we're gonna go ring the second bell, and let's just try to get rid of these guys first, and maybe we can get some green titanite. I think there was some in here, but I don't remember exactly. Let's find out. Okay, let's equip some of the poison remedy, which is this one. There we go. So that one just gets rid of the poison, and yeah, just try to run. I believe there's like the pyromancer set somewhere in here, and the great club, and I think the slugs do drop the green titanite shard that I'm talking about. Okay, let's grab the loot really quick. There we go. We'll grab the pyromancer set and the poison spell. There's also a ring that greatly reduces your poison resist, or just the poison resistance. Sorry, I mean the poison resistance or poison buildup, one of those things. I just don't remember, but if we grab it, I'll show it to you. So these leeches, sometimes they do grab some green titanite, I believe. Also, one thing you should be careful is to watch your health bar, and yeah, make sure your health doesn't go down. Because with poison and when you're fighting mobs, you can easily get carried away. Also, one thing I do like about this weapon is it doesn't wait too long. See, we got a large start now. It doesn't wait too long, and it has very fast attacks. So if you're just pummeling on a mob, it's very easy to fight these guys. Alright, don't forget to heal. And grab the item. See, that was pretty close. Alright, and we're also gonna use a... Do I have one? Yes. Homeward bone, which basically is just gonna send you back to the last bonfire. So if you want to save time, definitely. And while we're here, let's also and now we're gonna be ready to go fight the next boss and hopefully ring the second bell. Let's hope the trolls don't kill us. There's some trolls where they throw some rocks at you, and if you actually don't have the ring that I just equipped, it's pretty annoying. So basically I'll just try to dodge them. I'm gonna grab this really quick, and I'm just gonna go this way. Hopefully we don't get hit because that might one-shot us. But try to hide behind these trees. Gotta go inside the cave. So just be careful. And looks like we've got away pretty easily. Okay, just gonna cure that poison now. We're not gonna deal with the... there's no more swamp. Whenever you see the eggy people, just ignore them. They're harmless. If you don't attack them, don't worry about it. If you do attack them, there's a bunch of parasites that come out of them, and so there's like parasites coming out of it, and they get pretty annoying, and they're very hard to kill. Okay. So this is the next boss. I know this may seem very intimidating, but don't worry about it, she's not. Pretty much all I have to do is just dodge her attacks and then just move to the side, do like 1-2 swipes, and yeah, just keep doing that. And probably bring some, see, like when she does that, just move to the side. Oops. She has a pretty long reach, so. Okay, well, I remember this being really easy, but I guess not. So what we'll do now is we're gonna fight this NPC, we're gonna get our humanity. Let's just use 2 of them. Or maybe 3. Because we're gonna kindle this fire, so might as well. Fuck it, we'll use all of them. Okay, so we'll get rid of the hollow. First the hollow, and then we're just gonna kindle this fire. I'm gonna kindle it 3 times just because it helps to have a lot of healing flasks in here, and you know, if you don't like the walk back to Firelink Shrine, then it's definitely worth it. So kindle, yes. 1 more. Alright, and then we're gonna get invaded by this NPC. See? The man-eater. There she is. Why this NPC is important is that, well, for starters, she just gave us an awesome weapon, and on top of that, so she gave us the knife. We got some humanity. Every time you get invaded by NPCs and you kill them, you get some humanity. Let's do 1 more vitality. And we got 1 more humanity. I think we can kindle. There. And now, when we go to that same boss that we just died to, we're actually gonna be able to summon this NPC. So that's definitely gonna make the fight easier. Same tactic, just run through there, ignore these guys, go straight that way. You can use the purple moss. One of the things that I don't like about Dark Souls 1 is the run back to the bosses is pretty bad. So it's just, it takes a long time doing this over and over. Alright, and Man-Eater is basically just gonna distract the boss, and we're just gonna get on her side and hopefully proc that bleed. Hopefully you'll be able to dodge that damage. So if you hit her, the spider lady, apparently you do more damage. Mildred definitely helps. She's super tanky and don't forget to heal. Don't get oh there she is. Don't get like too cocky and you know, try to heal, watch out your health. Got a twin humanities. Now we're gonna keep going ahead. We're gonna find another covenant. There's a separate quest line you can do about it. But so we're gonna ring the second bell. So now that we did that, there's a gate that just opened. So we have to go to the blacksmith bonfire and just go through that way. This is pretty much gonna be one of the most horrible places in Dark Souls because it's basically this giant fortress with booby traps, and if it's your first time going in there and you don't know where to go, it's super horrible. And needless to say that there is no run back, so you have to do it all in one try. And later on you do unlock a shortcut. You gotta go talk to an NPC. He's gonna sell you a key, and then you can take that key all the way down. And yeah, but by the time you get to that NPC, you're pretty much just gonna have another bonfire there. So it's up to you if you want to do that shortcut. Now here there's a fake wall, and you gotta talk to the NPC.
Oh dear. What have we...
And sorry, basically talk to him and say yes.
The nerve of you. The nerve of you. Be gone, be...
I might have just messed up something. I think I should have said yes over there. I guess we'll just kill the guy.
I knew it. I knew it. You will not get away with this.
Yeah, see, that's why you shouldn't kill the 80 people, because those little maggots will come out. And they're not like anything crazy, but they're just super hard to hit because they're so little. But anyways, usually you don't kill that guy, but we're gonna sit at this bonfire and talk to this chick. If you get there's a ring as a starter gift. Forgot his name, but you can definitely hear what she's saying, but I wouldn't bother with it. It doesn't add too much. It doesn't add too much to the story. Okay, so what we'll do now that we grab this bonfire, we're just gonna go back to Firelink Shrine and call it a day. Oh, also, need to level up. So the fact that we grabbed that bonfire, that's actually a pretty good thing, because now we're almost halfway through and we're about to go to the fortress. And after that we're gonna go to a new area, and hopefully there we'll be able to unlock the fast travel, and that's gonna make traveling way easier in this game. So yeah. You know, watch out for those troll guys. They're easy to backstab, but this early on I don't recommend fighting them. So just try to go. Now we're pretty much just gonna go back up where we came from. Hopefully we won't die. But don't feel too bad if this place, if you get lost here, it's pretty confusing, so. Now we're just gonna go up. And I'll die like a fucking moron like I did. I love when that happens, man. Why did I sit at that bonfire? Yeah, this is why you should always spend your souls and not do what I did. When you get too cocky, you die. Okay, so just to be safe and make sure that we don't have to do that long ass walk, we're just gonna grab the bonfire really quick and then make our way back to Farthing Shore. Probably be a good idea to keep upgrading the weapon. Probably just swap back the ring because we're not gonna deal with the swamp area. Let's do that one with the quick load. I know, yeah, this place is super confusing with those ladders, but Yeah, everything kind of blends into the environment, so if it's your first time coming in here, you have to look around for those stupid ladders. And I got poisoned. Actually, it's not even poison, it's toxic. Alright, let's hope I don't know. Alright, we're definitely not gonna fight these guys again. Let's hope I don't get hit. Gotta keep an eye on my health bar because I got toxin. Do I have anything for toxin? Bleed. No, I guess not. Back to Firelink Shrine. Man, I love that sound. Toxin is probably one of the worst status effects from this game because as opposed to poison, it just drains your health away. Gonna go to Andreas really fast. And, well, actually, let's level up fast. I'm gonna take the shortcut. And just ignore the skellies and keep going straight. Now you will be in this area for a while, so I suggest if you have any humanity to just kindle the fire. Because you'll be stuck in here, you'll die a lot, so let's reverse the problem first. So twin humanity gives you 2, and we'll do 1 twin and 1 normal. let's just try to talk to Andreas and see if we can upgrade the weapon really fast, and then we'll just call it a night.
Well, you
So
need it.
we have a +5 weapon, and it won't show up here because it's pretty much maxed out, and when it's +5 you have to give it an elemental damage. So you have to modify weapon, and he does divine, so we don't want that. I need the fire one, so I have to go back to that.
I'll be seeing you then.
That other blacksmith in the catacombs, so we'll do that later, but definitely a strong status effect. So next episode we'll just pick up from here. We'll have to go straight ahead because that door before was closed, so you have to pretty much go through that whole maze, and eventually we'll get up there and fight a boss, and then you'll go to Orlando, the capital. So yeah, alright, just thanks for watching, guys, and I guess I'll just catch you in the next video. Alright, take care.